but one of them was celebrity owned.
Stuff everywhere. 871 with dual 4 barrels ready to go on something.
Yeah.
Close ratio Saginaw.
Maine about 5 summers ago, a blue one, going down the lake, and the water's up to here.
I'll be there.
When that thing goes in the water,
You mind?
when it goes in the water's up to here.
Mom,
The water line.
took the car home. Get your candy in the.
Metropolitan, 1954. 1 year only.
She left her money on the.
1 year only. The Met set.
She got it. She forgot it. Did she call? Yeah. Yeah, I'll tell her. I'll bring it. Yeah, I told her you'd bring it.
Rambler Custom. We just saw one of these in the junkyard with that flathead 6-cylinder with the pipe exhaust manifold. Keep it simple.
1960, I think.
Made in USA. Nash serial D11329.
No, I mean 1950. This may be a 50.
Look at the cables for the windshield wipers.
Yeah, see that.
Cable windshield wipers and trumpet horns.
1950?
1950, yeah.
It's a 50.
It's actually registered as a 51, but it has most of the 50. It's actually...
A tub.
This car was the first car that was ever recalled, wasn't it, Jim, for the suspension? It actually had a recall. Yes, 1950.
And a 65 empty
They had
car.
some problems with cracking in the frame, so they put a subframe connector on it underneath. You know, it's a real crude piece, too, but it was original to the car, so we left it that way.
Little vents up here, the air in and the heater vent.
Yeah, right.
Corvair steering arm.
Weather eye, Nash weather eye.
GM part number.
Yeah, it's a rag top.
Is that a quick steering arm for a Corvair? It's got a Chevrolet part number on it.
I think that's just a factory.
Is it? Looks a little short.
Yeah, no, that's Pontiac.
I was going to say it's got this longer thing sticking out of it.
Pontiac.
Oh, of course, I should have known.
65 Pontiac.
Right.
Here's a custom. You like, since you're into Corvair, these were for 140 to put Webers on a 140.
I was wondering what they were.
But it's a kind of a nice little piece because it's a.
Especially the tubes are bent. And
I bought the equipment to build those, and I built these myself.
Really?
So the guy that was doing mostly sand cars.
Sand rails. I see those are popular where you are.
They work pretty good for a bolt-on 140. You know, to
conversion to get rid of the little carburetors that starve. You got to rotate them. They starve.
The only thing is, with that big a Venturi, you have to have
keep it revved.
You have to have it revved up pretty. You got to have some gears in it. You don't put 308s in that one.
You got 389s from a van.
Yeah, you got to put 389s in or 411s.
I've got 327s in my cars because I got to drive them.
We're building for my Bagetta. We're going to build a 411 with basically like what they do the V8 cars. It's got a billet. We're going to put a billet Positrack in it.
Oh yeah.
And a 4 Spider. I've got an old Crown 4 Spider that we're going to have it. We're going to send it in and get it into the machine. Put new spider gears in it, you know, or heat-treated spider gears. I'm going to have Sidco do it over.
Yep, yeah, he's been the oldest Corvair manufacturer. He started making parts in 1961, Sidco. I saw him at the Ventura show.
Yeah, Nash airplane.
Bianchina, Italia, 1959, 2-cylinder, air-cooled.
It came from back east somewhere.
I'm surprised it's a 4-stroke even. Click.
The guy that I got it from my uncle.
Kind of looks like a kind of sort of a Volkswagen. 2-cylinder upright.
And his caretaker said, you know,
talk about simplicity, huh? 2-cylinder.
It had 49,000 original miles on it.
Cross-flow head, sort of, kinda.
It had 10,000 when he bought it. He bought it as a demonstrator.
Bianchina. Where's the pull starter? No pull starter. Fuel pump, generator, air cleaner, fan, supercharged. Blows the air into the carburetor. Bianchina. Warning. Cooling air intake. The duct shall be free at all times. Okay.
He goes, no, he just hauled off the top and free. So he had a
Ooh, is this flimsy? Look at those flimsy hinges. They bent over the tab to lock them, French locks. Bianchini. Bianchina. Bianchina. Right next to a 65 GTO, an Iris Mist, otherwise known as Evening Orchid. What the heck is that doing here? Wildwood. Uh-huh. Red lines. No motor. This may get the supercharger. Maybe.
It actually bolts, I think there's bolts that anchor right to the bottom.
Oh, yeah.
Original 1965 GTO Hurst wheels from 1965. They're not reproductions. Been here for a while.
One fender had been pounded up by an old craftsman, you know.
Oh, yeah.
389 TriPower, not the HO motor.
You know, we thought when Mark was
Convertible.
pile marks and
Red, white interior with a Power Glide Jetaway with an AM, FM radio and a wood wheel.
We went to the junkyard, Desert Valley Auto.
Hold on tight to that grab bar.
yeah. He's the guy that's on TV. He has a TV show about it.
He's got the old yards in Casa Grande. He's got to have a mess of these.
Really?
Oh.
GTO even has the splitters.
There's a 50s one.
Are we having a good time? We'll never get anywhere.
Yeah.
We'll never get anywhere.
Air conditioning.
Wow.
For the add-on amp,
Is that right?
goes in the glove box we go. And you get a few of these too, but these are four of those sedans and maybe the wagon.
Yeah. The big Nash looks like this.
He just bought 148 cars from the guy in...
It's here. Nash presents a completely new kind of car, the Metropolitan. It's fuel efficient, fits in a tiny parking spot. Keep it clean with Max
Well,
13.
down that way, you're a ways away, but we just came from Phoenix, Quartzsite to...
You said he's got 2 yards, this guy?
Yeah.
Desert Valley.
The bad yard in Phoenix, up on the Happy Valley Road there, that's a mess. So,
California.
cars stacked everywhere,
Pontiac.
and doors all over.
Narrowed 12-bolt rear end, hot rod.
But it's good yard.
Bianchina. Bianchina.
Down through Phoenix, I-10, exit 185, got a 2-3 light, take a right.
Is that right?
He just bought 148 of those cars that were in Quartzsite in the junkyard.
He's an older man that owns that, doesn't he?
I don't know him. I don't know him.
Like I said, he's got a TV show. He does a reality. He has an auction like once a month. They auction off late model stuff.
But they don't usually show his yard in Casa Grande, the old stuff.
Okay, he has like a body shop that they do a car. They'll for TV. You know, they always they do a
Having a good time?
restoration in 2 weeks. You know, and it's okay. And it's not a perfect job. It's just that he'll bring it to the auction. You know, and put it out there. And they get fair money for it. Not nothing spectacular, but.
Well,
Like I said,
that's old stuff you save. Oh, 150 cars are hauled in now.
Yeah. I know he goes to other yards and buys stuff
Craziness.
for TV.
Don't close it, because 1953 Nash Healey, an international sports car classic, built by Nash Kelvinator Corporation,
Bob, thanks very much.
in conjunction with the Donald Healey Company of England, featured Nash drivetrain with Ambassador's 6-cylinder overhead valve engine with modifications, aluminum cylinder head, high compression using dual carbs and a special cam. I'm going to show it to you. Chassis is Healing Racing Silverstone with trailering link suspension in front. Body was designed and hand-built by Pininfarina. Oh, got a spelling error. Of Italy, Nash Healey scored impressive wins at Le Mans and other races in the 50s. This Nash Healey is almost all original. We purchased the car in 1980 from the original owners. It is one of 230 Farina Roadsters built out of a total of 506 made from 1951 to 54. So half were Roadsters and half were coupes, and this is one of 230. And here it is, 53 Nash Healey. Dual side drafts on an aluminum head. A crazy car they bought in 1980. It was an Earl Scheib paint job. Whoop. Parts are flying. Look at this. Some body work. Pretty visible.
It's about an hour drive to...
Nash Healey, an international sports car. Came out the same year as the Corvette. 51 to 54. And the Corvette won because they don't make any more Nash Healeys. Nash Kelvinator's out of business.
If you go down, when you
Then we
go
got
down
the Corvair.
152, You'll see the turn off for
Put
Los
that there.
Dallas, and then you'll see
We've got a Stinger clone built a long time ago. Specially imported 13-inch racing wheels. Yep, 13-inch. The fender lips have been radiused all the way around. It's got a reinforced center link. Aftermarket add-on sway bar. Stainless steel brake lines.
They grow a bunch of garlic up that way. Gilroy is kind of the big garlic around here. That's over the hill.
I think it was Texas toast that you were smelling. Stinger. This car was raced for years. These guys hold on to stuff. Look at that old school tack. Oil pressure. Radio delete. Corsa.
There was an article in the paper a few years ago about some of them were dying.
Yep.
For
Empty car. 12,000 miles in a 60 Chevy. What a great place. We just happened to stop on in. You never know what you're going to find. My buddy says, hey, look, Corvair. There's the cat. Are you causing trouble, you kitty cat? Are you little troublemaker? Yes, you are. I saw you. I see you grooming yourself. You're shy. I'm not a big fan of cats. But keeps the mice away. Where'd you go, kitty cat? Meow. I saw you in here somewhere. It'll jump on my head probably and scratch me. Mustang. Pontiac. Tire machine. Just the same one that I have. It hasn't had the modification for the mags. 54 Pontiac. Lafayette. 1914 brass era Ford. What a fun place, huh? You never know what you're going to stumble across. Even builds dune buggies. Look. Corvair. Yenko.
Now the Corvair Club in Fresno has failed.
Having a good time. In Los Banos, California.